Jarrett Goes to the Movies is a free, commercial-free podcast made possible by our amazing supporters. Please take a moment and visit jarrettgoestothemovies.com.
Let's go.
Click Support Us and see how you can unlock tons of exclusive content, be a part of the show, and much more for as little as $1 a month. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show. Oh, and listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Jarrett Reddick, and this is a podcast. It's called Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Each week, we get together and talk about a movie that we watched that week, plus whatever the hell else is on our minds. And we're glad you're here.
You still here? Did you hear what I said, boy?
I was...
You're hiding, aren't you?
No, I was just...
The video arcade is down the street. Here we just sell small rectangular objects. They're called books. They require a little effort on your part and make no beep, 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 beeps. On your way, please.
I know books. I have 186 of them at home.
Ah, comic books.
No, I've read Treasure Island, Last of the Mohicans, Wizard of Oz, Lord of the Rings, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Tarzan...
Whoa. Come. Who are you running away from?
Just some kids from school.
Why?
They want to throw me in the garbage.
Why don't you give them a good punch in the nose?
Well, I don't know. What's that book about?
Oh, this is something special.
Well, what is it?
Look, your books are safe. By reading them, you get to become Tarzan or Robinson Crusoe.
But that's what I like about him.
But afterwards you get to be a little boy again.
What do you mean?
Listen. Have you ever been Captain Nemo? Trapped inside your submarine while the giant squid is attacking you?
Yes,
Weren't you afraid you couldn't escape?
but it's only a story.
That's what I'm talking about. The ones you read are safe.
And that one isn't?
Don't worry about it.
But you just said it was...
Forget about it. This book is not for you. Corianders. Oh, yeah. What can I do for you? No, I don't have it.
Turn around. Look at what you see in her face. The mirror of your dreams.
Make believe I'm everywhere. Give it in the light. Written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending story. Reach the stars. Fly a fantasy.
Is this Kids Bop?
Stranger Things.
This is the scene I kept telling you about.
Okay, got it. I like it.
Their harmonies are about 1,000 times better than ours are going to be later.
100%. Sounds like Cartman jumps in every once in a while.
Right.
You know, like... Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Jarrett. This is Jarrett Goes to the Movies. Happy to have you guys here if you're watching live on a Monday night. Monday night, it's party night. Eric with me as always. How you doing, buddy?
I am feeling great.
We
For
had
a Monday.
You know what? This is a good time to probably tell Amy something that happened.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And so I'll just go ahead and introduce her so that she can be a part of
That's fine. Yeah. Go ahead.
Amy Pittsinger.
Hello.
One of our favorites, friend of the show, is here.
You guys are the best.
And we hang out a lot. I pee in her pool a bunch, and but I kind of messed up on a thing, and I don't remember. But basically, I feel like most people listening to the show that know me would say, "Don't give me that kind of responsibility,"
Sure.
especially under the circumstances.
Yeah, I know now.
But Eric had his birthday party on Friday, and it was a karaoke party.
I know where this is going.
Do you? And apparently, as he was leaving trivia, he said, "Hey, I'm going to send you the thing. Share it with the trivia thread."
Yep.
Okay. And apparently, I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Yeah.
Like, hit me with another beer or whatever the fuck it is, And I forgot and didn't do it.
Yeah, then nobody showed up to my birthday
That
party.
is not true.
Derek and I had a conversation about this, actually.
Okay.
Because on Saturday, I said, hey, I think it was Eric's birthday last night. I think they did karaoke. I feel like an asshole. You mentioned it. Where were we supposed to go? And he goes, well, I didn't have any of the information. And I said, well, where? I don't understand. Did we get left out? And he goes, well, I think Jarrett was supposed to tell us. And I go, okay, it's Jarrett's fault.
Man, I really fucked you over this weekend in just a terrible way.
No, you didn't. You think you did, but you did not.
I did. So first I did invite them to your party, and then on Saturday I did something bad that worked out fine. But anyway, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to make anybody mad.
The filter caught it, though, right?
What?
Her pool filter caught it?
No, I didn't poop a poo.
Poo.
No, actually,
He peed a poo.
I peed a poo.
Because that's been a thing.
Yeah,
Not with you.
No, yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
Looped it in.
Yeah, good job. Mm-hmm. Man, you're good at comedy.
All came around.
Anyway, so I'm sorry to.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed your party.
And here's what's fucked up. A bunch of the trivia people watch this, so now they know that they were actually invited. But here's the thing. We maxed that place out anyway, because you invited like 6 people, and then Kelsey's family came, and we had 28 people there.
There were a lot of people there. I don't think that bar ever saw anything like what they saw on Friday night.
I heard that it was fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Sean was there.
Casey painted him a Judge Judy.
It was
good.
so
She showed me a picture, and she goes, can you tell me who this is before she gave it to you? And I'm like, that's fucking Judge Judy.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, good.
Judas Shineland.
Oh,
That's who that
right.
is.
Excuse me.
Sean 316 is here.
Yo.
Jonathan. Mm-hmm. And Sean came to your birthday party.
I got invited.
And,
Did you sing?
No.
No, he didn't even give it a shot. It was, but that's fine. You know what? None of us were being judgy, just because he wasn't participating in the party. I mean, I just told him, had I invited the rest of trivia, they'd probably participate in the party. But I didn't do that. Casey will be here shortly. She is putting Everett to bed, and will join us here shortly. So let's get a little bit of business out of the way. Hey, so we are completely funded by Patreon. It's a fan funding thing where you give us a certain amount of money a month. It could be $1, it could be $20, it can be $50, whatever you want. But at each level, we give you some sort of a situation where you can be involved in the show, or you can get a perk or whatever. So I want to tell you guys about some new sponsors. Derek Smith is a new $20 supporter, good friend of Lucy, John, and Scott, who you guys have heard on the show a bunch of times. Carrie Cohen, new $1 supporter. Mm-hmm. Now, you think to yourself, oh, it's only $1, but here's the thing. That's for the whole month, and she gets 20% off of merch.
That's 25% an episode.
Right.
25 cents.
So, well, here's the thing. If she buys one shirt from our thing and she saves 20%, she actually makes money. So it's a profit deal. Angie Thorin is back, ladies and gentlemen, at the $5 level. colonblowband.com. You can't keep them down. You can't keep them down, guys. From $1 to $20.
Wow.
And Joey Bishop is back at $20. Now, if $20 supporters get to hear their name each and every week as our producers, but I do need to give a special shout out to David Dooley and Wendy, Queen of the Podcast Kropf, for being our executive producers. They give us all the money. Just, it's so much.
Every month, a truck backs up to your front door and
drops off pennies.
Just dumps it out right at the
right
front
into
door.
the drawbridge. And then I bring the drawbridge up, and that dumps it into my front door.
Keep the alligators off of it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
That's fine. Our producers are Ad Craner, Amy Pittsinger. She's right over there, guys. Andy Smith, Ashley C., Brian Mason, Brian Dunning, Chris, $6 Million Man, Cranfield. We need to check in with him soon, see how he's feeling.
He's coming up on I think next podcast.
Okay, good. Chris Holt, Chris Jacobs, Colin Blow Band, David Dooley, there he is, David Murray, Derek Smith, Diane Small, Don Petretta, Geraldine Darling, Gregory Cordone.
I'm going to say Cordone. I don't know.
Oh, okay, Greg. Okay, here's what happened. I thought that was going to be my trick one today, and I was like, wait a minute, is that one supposed to be funny?
No, he was a new supporter last week.
Got it. Gregory Cordone, I believe. Greg Lee, Jared Spear, Jeff Yeager, Jesse Jenkins, Jen King, Jenny Tolwarts. That's genital warts, right?
I didn't even see that until right now.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I don't know that name.
Okay, Jenny Tolwarts. Joel Robinson, Joey Bishop, John Eimer.
Remember, he's got 200 of them.
John Gickler, Josh Millman, Kim Murphy, Jenny Tolwarts. That is so stupid. Kim Murphy, Kirsty Fisher. Lisa Wenzel, Lucy Murray, Mandy Pretty, Michael Price, Mike Breton, Nick Brignoni, Rodon James, Sean Blackstone, Simone Vark, Steve May, Tess Green, Trey Wren, Wendy Kropf, Woody Chambers. Hey, they're right there together, and you'll hear from them just a little bit later in the show. And Svi Hurst. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our review of the Neverending Story. We're going to start out tonight with a $30 supporter. No, he's more than that.
Yeah,
he's 50.
Yeah.
But if you're 30 and above, you get to submit a video review anytime you want. So let's hear from Woody Chambers to get us started.
The Neverending Story, a children's movie that came out when most of us were children and some weren't even born, centers on a boy who steals a book and skips school to read it in an attic about a land named after a Disney movie. In this, he meets wonderful characters such as a flying dragon dog thing, a Oompa Loompa that rides a snail, a giant rock creature that eats rocks called Rockbiter, a scary wolf dog that gave me nightmares for the rest of my life, all accompanied by his greatest friend, the horse, Artax. What a great friend he had. And then you know what happened? Ruined my childhood. The fucking horse dies. This just in. The horse dies. Spoiler alert. The horse dies. Great. Thanks for destroying my childhood for the rest of my life. Great movie.
Woody Chambers. That was amazing. Very good. Rodon James, you got to kick your game up a little bit.
Oh, they couldn't watch this in the UK, you know.
Oh yeah, well that does happen from time to time. The Neverending Story, 1984 release. You know what? I thought this movie was longer, and maybe it should have been.
It just felt that way.
Oh no!
You ready, Amy?
God damn it!
I'm ready.
Son of a bitch. 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb and 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. So these numbers are not working in this room.
No.
Budget $27 million, opening box office. I was there that week. 4.3 million. I was one of those. I took a girl to that. And then I never saw her again. Gross USA $20 million and $100 million worldwide. I mean, the movie's made some money. All right, Eric, hit us with the long and short of it.
On his way to school, Bastian ducks into a bookstore to avoid bullies. Sneaking away with a book called The Neverending Story, Bastian begins reading it in the school attic, as we previously heard. The novel is about Fantasia, a fantasy land threatened by the Nothing, a darkness that destroys everything it touches. The kingdom needs the help of a human child to survive. When Bastian reads a description of himself in the book, He begins to wonder if Fantasia is real and needs him to survive.
Yeah. Is that the short one?
That's the long one.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I'm doing something else here. All right. So, yeah, that was super complicated. Go ahead and give us the short one, if you would, please.
A troubled boy dives into a wondrous fantasy world through the pages of a mysterious book.
I like it. That's great.
In case you didn't know, books are these little rectangle things, and they don't go beep, 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 beep.
Right.
Boop, beep.
Okay. I understand.
That fucking jerk off at the first, first thing. I hated him more than I hated the bullies that threw him in the trash can.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit, the whole thing about that was, well, actually, we can talk about that right now if we want to, because we can do anything we want. Hey, I just drug a picture for you to show them when I start talking about him here in a minute, but it's way out of place on your page. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know how usually I say a movie can't happen because of cell phones and shit like that?
Yes.
This movie couldn't happen because of fucking stranger danger.
Yeah.
Like the minute he walked into that store, the creepy dude or whatever, he would have ran.
And he wanted to talk to him 2 inches away from his face. He just kept come closer.
Did you just instantly smell old man breath?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
And it just looked like it smelled like smoke.
It's either smoke
and
or
dust.
Werther's Original.
Both.
Yeah,
they go hand in hand at that point.
Because old men don't realize that Werther's Original doesn't kill pipe smoke.
Right.
You know,
it carries it.
It just carries. It's a carrier. Yeah. So okay. So that's our synopsis. Little trivia here. Not yet, Sean. Here we go. Noah Hathaway. Okay, so he played Atreyu, and he almost lost an eye during the fight scene with Gmork. Now, Gmork is that terrifying wolf that also gave me nightmares. I totally get what he was talking about. If my children watched that right now, they would be like, "What is this terribly?"
No, I didn't even try to show it to my kids.
Yeah, this fucking what do you call it? Fucking
animatronic.
Whatever it was. I'm just trying to think. I'm just drawing a blank on what prop is the worst prop ever. And it really was. One of his giant claws pokes the kid in the face and he almost lost an eye. And then the robot was so heavy that it knocked his breath out from him. So basically that's the one shot they got at the thing. So
well, we can talk about how that one shot went over later.
Okay.
Because
you weren't too happy with it.
I wasn't real happy with it. What gave me nightmares was that music that would come on every single time that wolf came on and what it was doing to my TV speakers.
Oh, just right when this fucking movie opened up, Casey just goes, okay, well, this is an 80s movie. And then what did you say? I didn't write down your comment when it had been going like 4 minutes and you're just like, this is the fucking worst.
No, I said that at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I said I would literally rather fucking watch The Burbs until the end of time.
Yeah.
Had you not seen it before?
Never.
Oh.
Maybe I'd have different feelings if I had like childhood attachment to it.
Yeah.
None. Zero.
Yep. Yeah, same. And I do. So anyway, Noah Hathaway now owns and operates a tattoo parlor in Los Angeles, California with his wife. And this is what he looks like now.
Huh.
Yeah. He's doing all right, guys. He's a pretty attractive dude.
Now bring up Bastion and what he looks like now.
Okay, yeah, let's see if we can find it, actually.
He's into artisanal photography. Not like photography, but like 18th century
I thought
photography.
artisanal was like for bread.
It can be for anything that's handcrafted, like my artisanal trivia I craft for you guys every week.
Well, you might just want to revamp that logo, like make it look all
real
artisanal.
old-timey and apothecarian.
Oh, there's a word.
Anytime a kid is in a movie in 1984 and they quit acting in 1989, not good.
That was it.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, something happened.
I just found a photo of him.
All right. You put it up.
Oh, yeah.
If you're watching, it's not going to be bad. He's not going to look bad.
Oh.
No, just hold your breath.
Hey, I'm just getting it. Got to get it up.
Just give me a second.
Shut up.
Doing my best over here.
There he is. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
He's in Counting Crows now.
No, he looks like the dude that kidnapped Elizabeth Smart.
And I think
That's exactly who he looks like. Yeah.
he does hand woodworking. And he
Is that
drives a
really
carriage.
him? Are you kidding?
Hand jobs for money.
Holy shit.
Yeah, woodworking.
Look,
Yeah, woodworking.
This is
Exactly.
one image. Look, I couldn't make it that
No. Okay, you're right. I get it. I mean, that is insane to me. Like, that guy
See?
has really changed. Maybe, do you think he's just still making money off this movie?
No way.
No?
He didn't do a back end deal.
Yeah, they didn't really do those back
By now.
Yeah.
but he did. He had like
He
a
was
huge
in-
role in Battlestar Galactica.
And he was in Daryl.
Wait, is
movie
this the
Daryl?
Daryl? This isn't the Daryl kid.
Yes, this is Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that kid made money then. That movie was fucking huge. Or
Big-
as big as this, right?
Not as big as this.
Really? But it was a big one.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know. I don't know which one made more money.
Yeah, you're right.
But I would assume it was this one.
Well, regardless.
Movie Daryl's the first time I ever heard the word hooker.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And now white sorority girls use it all the time. Hey, hooker.
Because I had to ask my teacher
all my
what a hooker
hookers.
was, and she said, "Ask your mom."
Oh.
And then I did, and then my mom told me what a hooker
Yeah,
was because
easy.
that's how she rolls.
All right, Barrett Oliver. We already talked about him. We'll post these on the website, Sean. Let's post these on our Facebook so that people know what we're talking about. Gerald McRaney plays Bastian's father. Also, Major Dad.
Major Dad.
That guy's Major Dad.
And was married to Delta Burke.
Miller. That's right.
For a while.
Okay, I was trying to think of what his other thing was. Married to Delta Burke. Right. Which,
Good for him.
yeah, he did it.
And this just in.
Yeah.
Delta Burke. Still alive? Do you think she's alive or dead? Don't look it up.
I think she's alive.
Okay. I don't know. Someone can tell.
Well, now we have to look it up.
I'll look it up.
He is still alive because I thought he was dead, but he
Yeah.
is still alive. I don't know about her. Someone from Designing Women died.
Dixie Carter.
She's still alive. She's 63.
Yeah, Dixie Carter died.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's who I was thinking of.
Thomas Hill played Carl Conrad Kreiner. Which guy is that?
Yeah, I was stretching these.
Yeah, hold on, let me try to figure out who the fuck this guy is. Oh my god, I don't even recognize that guy from this movie at
We'll
all.
just delete him.
Okay. No, you don't have to. Just keep it in there. That way people know that we're not perfect. Because I know we certainly come across as such.
No, he's dead.
Noah Hathaway plays Atreyu. Big nostalgic character. There's a band called Atreyu. They're heavy as shit. I wonder if they like wearing nice leather outfits with no shirts.
Moccasins.
It looks like he's wearing a moccasin, actually.
Yeah, full body moccasin.
Yeah, just full body
Body mock.
body
more-
mock.
The more tassels, the better.
One of these, I swear to God, one of these days we'll be in the pool and Gary Price is going to go, you know what we need? It's like a moccasin that covers your whole body. And I'll be like, she already fucking
I
thought
have
of
it
that
in the
one
kitchen.
too.
You know what that is.
Let me go grab it
The
for
other
you.
day he was just like, everything I think of, she's already thought of. Yeah, well,
He
I don't
asked
know.
for a pool float for his drink
Yeah, and
yesterday.
you had already invented it.
And I was like, oh, let me go get it real quick. It was a cut up noodle and 2 hair ties.
So good. And it worked perfect.
It works
was
great.
Body
amazing.
Mocks by Amy.
Sidney Bromley plays Ignywalk. Who is that?
I don't know.
Okay, this is terrible, but I like it. You know what he was? What Woody wasn't wrong about was that the guy who rides on the racing slug is the Oompa Loompa from the new Willy Wonka movie.
Yes.
So you know how they made him all the same guys? He's that's the dude. Now, did you notice that they made him lip sync to
Overdubbed everything. That's not him.
yeah.
That's some voice actor.
That's right. Yeah. So his was completely overdubbed, and
Go ahead.
And it's just so funny because his facial expressions did not match the voice at all. Like, I guess just at this point, like we did that a lot probably with cartoons. Maybe, I don't know how big of a practice it was with movies, but it was really, really noticeable.
What did I text you, Eric?
He said it was they should call this the never-ending ADR session.
All I know is I'm pretty sure his name's Teeny Weeny in this movie. But on my little IMDb, it's cut off, so it just says Teeny Ween, which is hilarious.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah. Tammy Tammy Stronach plays the childlike empress. She's on Instagram. And so I sent her a message asking if I could get an interview with her over the next couple of days and see if we can put it on this thing. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, she does like Comic-Cons and shit, so she's not running away from the movie. She's not running away from the movie, so that's a good thing. All right, guys, buckle up. This is going to be a good one. 36 minutes in, already on clip 2. Son of a bitchin' pants.
You really are the Atreyu we sent for. You would be willing to go on a quest? Yes, of course. What kind of a quest?
To find a cure for the Empress. And to save our world. No one can give you any advice except this. You must go alone. You must leave all your weapons behind. It will be very dangerous.
Is there any chance of success?
I do not know. But if you fail, the Empress will surely die. And our whole world will be utterly destroyed.
When do I begin?
Now. And you must hurry, Atreyu, for nothing grows stronger every day. Take this. He who wears the Orin speaks for the Empress. It will guide and protect you.
Yeah. You guys don't like that song, or you don't like the song when the wolf comes around?
The wolf, where that screeching strings.
Why is he like, wait, you're just a kid? And he's like, fine, then I won't do it. Then he's like, just kidding. Let's just do it.
We have no one else.
Here's all the information I have.
You want to go on a quest? Yeah.
Okay.
But what kind?
Right.
Also,
That'd be the first thing.
That was a giant vagina that he walked out of. Everyone else thought the same,
100%.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
And it looked like he actually crowned it the wrong spot on his head and just kind of tried
It did
so
look
hard.
like-
Which mom didn't get him the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, how sad. No helmet. You only got to wear that thing like a year. You got to do
Yeah,
it.
you can decorate them like little football helmets nowadays.
It's super
it's adorable.
fun. Yeah, you could just draw hair on there. You know. Then they have male pattern baldness. You know.
They should have wigs for those things.
Helmet wigs?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Oh, here we go.
Again, we're there. Now, this actor's name is Moses Gunn. This dude was in a bunch of stuff. Shaft, Ragtime, Heartbreak Ridge. So I knew I recognized him from something. I just feel like in every movie he looks like he's about to cry. And that's what I thought here too. Let's back up just a smidge. Go to the bullies. These were the most... these are probably the least scary bullies I've ever seen.
Most unimposing bullies.
Yeah, I mean, even their backpacks were dorky. Like, I don't even...
Like they're getting their ass kicked by somebody bigger.
100%.
It's a trickle-down effect for bullying.
Yeah.
So, because I got picked on in
These
school.
are the bullies
and
that are getting punched by their dads. This is the one that's getting bullied by that bully.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
That
point.
pushed the skinny kid into the dumpster.
These kids have never been burned by a cigarette.
Yeah, the kid that's kicking their ass.
You know, that kid's wearing
don't
long
even
sleeves
know.
to school and shit, you know.
I hadn't either until I was about 24.
Yeah, you did it to yourself?
Found out I was super into it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, ooh, weird. Boy, that
There we
got
go.
weird.
Also a dog, and I don't know if you know this.
Oh, peanut butter. Yeah, we did know. So, you know, they throw him in a trash can full of hay, which, you know, was
In the
obvious.
middle of the city.
Yep.
Just right in the middle of Vancouver.
What are we going to do with all this hay?
Right? You know? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if you're a little kid and three kids are running and chasing you in a city, you just go up to like
Any
Why did
adult.
nobody help him?
yeah, any adult and just go, these three kids are being fucking assholes.
I guess I just assumed maybe in the 80s, like people didn't give a shit. Was that how that worked?
No, that's not. I mean, you could maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. Nobody gave a shit.
We don't have this big anti-bullying thing. Back then it was
I don't know.
you
Pro bully.
deserve to get your ass kicked at
If
some
you can't
point.
run fast enough.
I think at least we thought people paid attention because everybody had a car alarm.
Yep.
Bleep, bleep. Now, did this remind anybody of Dewey Cox when the guy's just like, you don't want no part of this book, Dewey.
Well, I think I do.
This book's really good. You know, I don't know. I just thought of that. It's obvious he's baiting him in to the whole thing or whatever. And then, you know, obviously he smiles and as the kid, you know, and then the kid's a good kid. He leaves a note.
I don't understand why the kid was still there. Like I was like one phone call away from being like, "There's a really good book that that you don't want any part of in my pants.
Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean, it definitely.
How long is this book?
Yeah.
Is it hardcover?
Yeah. Oh,
man.
come on, guys.
That's two
He's an
roadhouses.
old man. Let's not expect much.
That was the line.
There's no line. Yeah. The whole thing is creepy. Immediately, look, I was 12 when this came out. If I would have walked into a store and just heard a voice that just said, Get out of here. I don't like kids, I'd have been like, see ya. Yeah, that's the end of that deal. You know?
Yeah, and then legends would have formed about the person that was in behind that door.
100%. Exactly. The Sandlot thing of the killer dog and, all of that shit. So I was completely thrown into this movie pretty quickly when he first starts reading because, at first I really didn't remember how he got the book. I remembered the bullies, but I couldn't remember how they worked his mom being dead into the thing. I thought that it was very insincere the way that they did it. Just like, hey, buck up, asshole. Yeah. Hey,
you gotta grow up.
This was a good talk.
As he's drinking his orange juice with raw eggs.
Oh, that was so gross.
Yeah, nasty.
Sorry your mom died.
We all
Get
got
your head out of the clouds.
got
Nut
shit
up.
to do.
Sorry. Your mom died. Get your head out of the clouds. He actually fucking said those words.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Your mom's death is no excuse. I'm like, that's I bet it fucking is, actually.
Sure
like,
is.
Yeah, for an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
For a fan of this movie, though, when that wheel starts turning through the forest and it's like there's this earthquake coming, and you just see the Oompa Loompa guy and the knight.
The bat.
Yeah, well, the guy's knight, his name's like a knight something or other. It just came rushing back, and all of a sudden I remembered the entire movie.
Yes.
The exact same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
The exact same, because I don't know the last time I saw it. I must have been really little.
Yeah.
But I thought I remembered it vividly, and then it was a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
But then the rock biter.
And that just brings it all back. And so same with me, but I even started to remember dialogue and stuff. So I definitely know that I watched this a bunch on cable. It probably just those few years of us getting HBO. We got HBO in the 3rd grade, and this movie didn't make much, so we probably got it right away.
I just feel like this movie, maybe for like you, would be like Princess Bride for me. Like as far as the movie that's always on TV and is constantly like, this just was not even in my wheelhouse. Like,
yeah, I mean, okay, but not as much as you're just meaning just like how much it was on and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I feel like
because The Princess Bride was fucking on a lot.
Still great.
Yeah, still great. Totally, we've done that, right?
I'm not comparing the like how good the movies
merits
are
of the-
together.
yeah.
Well, that's what Rich would do.
That's not.
He would be like, "This movie isn't as good as Princess Bride. I fucking hate it."
Well, as much as I'm usually exactly like Rich Coleman,
but that's true. We would literally still be
Before
talking
the
about it in an
selection
hour
year.
and a half, and I'm like dying, just like fucking crunching my beer cans and shit. Oh, Rich. Shout out to Rich. He just had an Alaskan cruise. It looked like fun. So yeah, they. So you know what's funny though is that these 3 nitwits, the rock biter, this guy that rides a bat, and then the Oompa Loompa, basically figure out the nothing and actually name the nothing. You know what I mean? They're just like, there's just this thing and there's a lake gone or whatever. And by the time they're done,
yeah.
with
But
it,
then they go and they freaking get Gary Price whenever they get up there, and the guy's like, "The nothing is coming," and they're like, they just peek through the window and they're like, "Oh, they already fucking called it the nothing."
yeah, you're right.
We thought of that.
They got.
We really thought we thought of that.
They got Amy versus Gary. That's what happened. Yeah,
everybody already knows about it.
Right. And again, I think Fantasia, the Disney thing, was so far off my radar then that I didn't even realize that was that, that it was like a Disney thing first. Now, I felt like this really explained the movie really, really well here at the front. But as a kid, I remember not knowing what the fuck was going on. Like, what I thought that the wolf was the black cloud, and like everywhere he went, shit just disappeared.
I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah,
and then watching it this time, I was like, oh, there's actually a story to it. They're on a mission to do something. I didn't pick up on anything when I was younger.
It only took about 4 minutes this watch to realize that the nothing is kind of an allegory for the depression that he's feeling about his mother and how it starts to consume everything, and all.
His dad's telling him not to dream.
All that stuff. As a kid,
nothing.
None of that.
Yeah.
I took a couple little power naps in this hour and a half movie. And I don't really think I even really remember any significance of a wolf at all.
Oh,
but
man.
in my head, it's like the equivalent of like that Raising Arizona biker guy. Do you know what I mean? Like they just kept shooting.
That's a very good point.
You know what I mean? They just shoot over and
He's just going there every time, yeah.
But it didn't keep my attention enough to figure out what the fuck he was doing.
No, I mean, the way that they explain it is great. But it's so funny. It's like, okay, well, we'll get to that scene in a minute. But that whole deal where the bad guy just gives him all the information is like something from fucking Austin Powers. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God, we need to do Austin Powers.
We do need to do that.
Just the original.
That would be good.
So Ivory Tower. Now, here again, something that I realized, I guess I sort of knew as a kid, but I didn't really put it together that the Empress doesn't show up because she's sick. She's sick because of the nothing. Basically, if the world collapses around her because people stop imagining things, then she doesn't have anything to be the Empress of.
That's right.
Fucking Tinkerbell.
Then she's fucking Tinkerbell. Been there. It wasn't that bad. So then
I've never heard the word Empress and like didn't just want Chinese food immediately.
Oh, yes.
Because Empress of China.
Yeah, or any of them.
Yeah, or just any
Panda Empress.
Yeah, Golden Empress.
Empress Walk.
Yeah.
Golden Empress. So that now, actually, this is where the creature of the darkness comes in. He's also beginning his quest, the Gmork, and he's already tracking Atreyu before he even starts. And then, and I will say this: as cheesy as this wolf is, I want to reiterate how terrifying it was as a child.
Yes,
I had a recurring nightmare.
Did you?
For years.
Yeah. So I remember that he would creep into my dreams as well. And Woody said the same thing, that he had reoccurring nightmares. But it wasn't scary this watch for some reason. And I'm not really certain that after Voldemort, kids would be scared of this now. I mean,
partly because you're 59, partly because we've, moved way past this.
Roadhouse.
Oh my goodness. Did you find the wolf scary, or I forgot, you don't remember the wolf?
I don't know if I think I saw the wolf for like half a second. The only thing I thought was like even remotely scary if I was a kid was the guy's burnt up face from the gate.
Right. I will tell you one thing that you commented on that I thought was really funny was when he's in through like the first chapter or two of the book, and Atreyu and his horse start to eat. He's like, that's a good idea. Oh. And then he has like the bite of the sandwich. He's like, not too fast. We've got to save some. Like he's rationing his food. And you were like, there's no fucking way.
No, I said, I felt bad at the beginning, and at this point, I feel like some kids deserve to get shoved in fucking dumpsters.
That's what it was. That's the thing I was trying to remember earlier.
Because that's the lesson where you learn don't do weird shit like that in front of people. Like
right. And they go, no, because I've read Robinson Crusoe, and it's a whole.
Why was his voice like that in that scene?
I don't know.
I mean, it really was. I'm not joking. Like it was like they filmed that 2 years before the rest of the movie. He didn't sound like that.
He sounded like a 4-year-old.
He did. He did not sound like that when he talked to his dad or when he read or anything. It was so weird. I found that scene very, very odd. But I also hate when I'll get to that in a minute. All right, let's get to the swamp of sadness.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that whoever let the sadness overtake him would sink into the swamp.
You're doing fine, Vortex.
That's right.
Come on, Vortex. What's the matter? What's wrong? Come on, boy. What's the matter? I understand. It's too difficult for you.
Vortex, you're sinking! Come on, turn around! You have to now!
swamps get to you. You have to try. You have to care. For me. You're my friend. I love you. Arrgh! Stupid horse! You gotta move or you'll die! Move, please! I won't give up! Don't quit!
Get a carrot, right? Like,
I'd like to know what the two of y'all found so fucking funny about that clip. Captain laugh a lot
I laughed
over
because
there.
he was laughing.
That was the corniest thing in the
That destroyed me as a child.
Yes.
Same. But a couple of things as an adult, and I'm not just picking this apart. I still think this is a great, great, great movie, and I get the corniness of it. I get like all of those aspects that make it terrible for you guys. But first of all, he sounds like a whiny old lady when he screams.
And
no
he
matter
almost can't
what.
figure out if he's English or not.
Yeah,
Right.
There's
I
a
caught
little
that.
bit
Yeah.
of an
Before.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, and just so he sounds like Monty Python, like, "Oh, you're going to please get out of the water, then, you horse." You know, that's what they sound like in this. Number 2, it's the swamp of sadness. If you get sad, the swamp will suck you in.
yeah, he looked pretty fucking sad, right?
He sat there and mourned the horse for God knows how long, crying and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He should have just sunk right there, and movie's over.
No, he started sinking and the Falcor came and got him. The Luck Dragon
Oh, that's
came and picked him up out of the
I thought that was on the way back.
shit.
No, that's not what
Yeah.
happened.
No, that was after the turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's after the turtle, dude.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Good try.
Fine, then everything was fine.
Yeah. Everything is awesome.
But how did they film that though with the horse? That's what I was like. Oh, what
Okay,
about the horse?
I figured it out. Go ahead.
A platform.
Well, or
yeah.
it's a tank basically on a platform, and it's just filled with water, and all they have to do is put the muck on there, and he's comfortable being in water, so he
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit.
But that horse did die.
He looked terrified.
Not in the goddamn movie, he didn't.
I know, but he did die.
Well, was there that animal thing at the end? Like no
Oh,
animals
no
were harmed?
harmed except one.
It wasn't
No,
there.
not in the 80s. They didn't do that, did they?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get that
They'd
disclaimer?
kill some animals for some film.
They didn't give a shit back then, man. Like on cowboy movies and stuff, they didn't tell you
Just
that the horses were
push
fine.
them
They'd
off a cliff.
break
Yeah.
their fucking legs and just now, because the thing would have been like the animals using this are now glue and dog food. You know, like that's
know
the
what
end
movie-
of that deal. Like the dog food industry loved westerns.
Sponsored by
Alpo.
So
Elmer's.
the movie.
Old fashioned
Yeah,
horse
remember it would
glue.
like list them. You know, it'd be like, this week is brought to you by Alpo, Elmer's,
rubber cement.
Yeah. Shell Mountain and Morla, the ancient one or whatever, that basically has been there for thousands of years by himself or herself. So she just talks about herself as we.
They selves.
Yeah, they
She
self.
was ahead of her time. That's a thing now.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that what rappers do?
Yeah, they do.
No, they just refer to themselves in the first person. Or is that Elmo?
No, it's like you have babies now, and like you don't give them genders, and they're called theybies. And you
Oh,
refer
that's
to them
true.
as they, us, and we.
Oh my God.
And you need consent to change their diapers.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
That's what. Yeah, there's.
You know how I said I want to like grow old and never die and shit? If things keep going this way and
No.
like we can't be funny anymore and all that shit and like that's, I don't really know that I do.
Well,
Like,
why start now?
what do you mean?
Being funny.
I was
me
talking
being
about
funny?
No, that's not
I wasn't even talking about me.
Don't let Sean poison the well.
I wasn't even talking
I wasn't
about
a-
me.
Got poison the well. We got to tray you. That's fucking podcast is
fuck
hard
yeah.
as shit.
It's going
Man,
dark.
We're heavy.
God.
Hey,
What did you just say?
what?
This just in? What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
No, I just said, hey, this kid
And
got to
got
play
it.
in the mud a lot.
Yeah.
He got paid a bunch of money to just be muddy.
And scream every line that he has.
Please, horse, get out of the mud.
This is terribly inconvenient.
I'm going to be so. Oh, now I've got to talk to this huge turtle here.
I also thought that quicksand was more of a thing because of this movie.
Okay, so me and Casey just talked about this,
This is funny because Butch Renfro wrote the same thing.
I actually want to know, like, from everybody's standpoint, because we have a bunch of ages represented in here. Did everybody have the fear of getting in fucking quicksand?
Yes.
And like never being able to get out of it ever?
Sinking sand.
I'll go first. Mine was Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was every show ever. They ended up in quicksand.
Everything was quicksand. But see, here was the thing. Like
I thought there were going to be a lot more mirages.
I felt like
Too.
Yeah. You'd be crawling and
Yeah.
just never see a mirage.
It's fucking 190 outside right now.
There's got to be a mirage.
But it looks like there's a little water on the road sometimes. But I thought I was going to
I
have
want to see a palm
full-
tree in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Or a Coke machine.
Or like a dead relative.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I see them anyway. But yeah, so wait, what are we talking about?
Quicksand.
Yeah.
Quicksand.
Mirages.
I remember even learning that, hey, if you ever get
You don't
quicksand,
struggle.
you float on your back.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, do we even...
Like that was a survival technique that everybody was taught when we were younger.
I'm not lying at all. Everett's been watching the freaking 90s Garfield show, and one of the dudes was in quicksand like 5 minutes ago down there.
So, is there a thing about quicksand, or did Hollywood... I mean, is there quicksand?
Yeah, where do you find it?
There has to be
no, it's a
quicksand.
thing.
But I mean, probably in like like not the Sahara, but like fucking like the rainforest or some shit, right?
I think it's like anywhere close to water where the sand gets saturated.
Right.
That was it.
It just says riverbanks near lakes, marshes, or coastal areas.
But that's just something that Hollywood...
Anywhere in the world, it can
I would
form.
see it in Western movies that my grandfather
Yeah,
would watch.
right.
Where
it's a huge one in
and they have
Blazing
to
Saddles.
lasso themselves out of the
Yeah.
quicksand.
Yeah, and
It
Blazing
says that
Saddles.
it's impossible to be completely submerged in quicksand because humans are less dense than quicksand, and a person would only sink to their chest before they began to float.
See? And
But what makes it deadly is the ability to trap and hold unsuspecting victims.
We were so scared of that. I mean, like, we were scared of that like we were scared of white vans with no windows.
More.
It is the same. You might be right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like anywhere, just like quicksand. Anyway, I need to fucking float on my back. I would have survived. Now at this scene where he runs into the to the turtle, this is where Bastian screams, and I have never in my life experienced a book this good, where I would just fucking scream as if I were watching it happen right in front of my eyes.
And you were saving your sandwich for later.
Maybe it was a hunger scream.
It could have been. The kid's fucking starving, but they hear him, right? They hear him, and then that's when he throws the book. He's like, "It can't be. It just can't be." You know. At that point, don't you feel like once that he knows that they've heard him, all the other shit that he doesn't believe, don't you feel like he ought to just be like, God damn, it's just getting more fucked up. Like,
Right.
you know what I
I
mean?
should probably stop now. Dog ear it. Maybe come back later.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Yeah, not just light candles in this dark attic.
Yeah, why is that? Do schools have attics, first of all? Second of all, do they look like that?
No.
There's no way.
Cobwebs over
And
the windows and
skeletons.
skeletons.
I mean, I get it like
and
science class or whatever, but
half-burned
just
candles.
Boxes of papers.
and-
Boxes of papers.
I was thinking like theater props or, you know, I mean, but even then, like, now they did have to store box of papers back then because we didn't have computers and stuff like that. But I
Right.
feel like those went down to some like main office or some shit, right?
You'd think.
But I don't know. Definitely no attic and definitely no, you know,
Available key.
Key hanging directly outside the attic.
in the broken fire alarm thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Amy Wilshire says, try being afraid of coming across quicksand in a wheelchair.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That does
Jesus.
sound like a
Yeah.
terrifying child.
That sounds fucking terrible, actually. Yeah. I don't want any part of that.
No.
Oh my God. Fucking quicksand, man.
Oh man.
So that's, again, I already said that. Now, the sneezing thing I thought was good comic relief. That was funny. I found that humorous. I really did. For some reason, I thought it was more messy than that. And I wanted to warn Casey because she doesn't really like that kind of gross shit. I thought he was covered in snot, like he'd been slimed on Ghostbusters or some shit, you know? But that didn't happen.
I can handle slime. I'm of the Nickelodeon generation.
That's right, you are.
Everything was slime and noses and boogers.
He slimed me.
Still is.
That Turtles line though, where he would just say, "Not that it matters," you know, like I didn't remember that he had like a catchphrase, but he did. So they got to go to the Southern Oracle. This is where he passes out. It's like, that's 10,000 miles away. I'll never make it. And he, you know, just starts and then he collapses and
he has to take 10,000 miles on foot now because, as we know, he lost his horse.
Yeah, he did. Because horses suck.
Just
at quicksand.
10,000 miles.
Yeah.
Like a horse would get you
We
there
could do
anyway.
it. Yeah, he seemed a little worried. I'm going to put myself in this kid's shoes for a second.
His moccasins.
I'm sorry, Bastion. I'm sorry, Bastion.
Oh, okay.
There is no fucking way in hell. No way in hell that I'm going down there and watching them lock up the school and staying overnight in a fucking attic at some strange place with some strange shit with a, there's no way. I can't think of any kid that would do that.
And that storm started the second they turned off the lights in the hallway.
Exactly.
I mean,
and all of a sudden it was dark.
Thunder rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunder
Garth
rolls.
Brooks was there.
He was just there in the rain.
Bam,
And
bam,
another
bam.
love grew cold on a
Sleepless night.
horse-lit night.
Fucking dude had something on his collar and shit,
Yeah, the storm was raging
Perfume.
all out of control.
Yeah. And then what?
Well, deep in his heart.
Yeah. Thunder rolls. Stay in school.
But not all night.
But not all night. Atreyu wouldn't quit now after he throws the book.
No.
Atreyu wouldn't quit.
No.
So I've got to not quit,
I would.
right?
He looks so
Which one of the?
miserable.
I'm just sitting here trying to think which of those two I disliked more.
Where are you now? If I was watching this movie with you now, you didn't see this as a kid?
I saw this a billion
Yeah,
times
I would
as a
think
kid.
this would be one that your parents would let
Absolutely,
you watch.
yes.
So did you like it as a kid?
Yes.
Okay, so then you watched it this time and you're just like,
And I hadn't seen it in 30 years
sure.
or more.
And you're what? Like by this point, are you like, I just want this to be over?
First of all, it's a 90-minute movie that feels like 4.5 hours because of the phrasing and the tempo of this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, I, as a 10-year-old, probably didn't find the characters annoying, but as a 41-year-old, I absolutely did.
I think they should have edited this down to about an hour and a half.
Well, just an example, the part where Atreyu realizes his horse is dying, that's 48 seconds of him just crying and like, you're dying. You're dying. Yeah, they could have cut this.
Mm-hmm.
Movie was an hour and a half.
No, it was an hour and 47 minutes, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Version I watched.
Yeah, that's what, ours was like an hour and 38 too, and I wondered what that was. It's just got to be that there's so much music.
Amazon Prime.
Turn around. Yeah. Hold on, I'm sending my wife, Jack.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you never come around.
Turn around.
The Neverending Story.
Hold on. Hold on, I got to get my kid to let the dogs out.
Who?
Kid, let the dogs out! All right, I'm back.
I heard that song was about like doing it to ugly girls.
That's Macarena.
No, that's about a slutty girl that gets like gang banged.
What?
No, I didn't know that.
Macarena?
I learned that in the fifth grade.
She's a slutty Slitterson.
I don't even want to fucking know.
You want to know what Achy Breaky Heart is about?
Tell me.
Mullets.
Yeah, telling your paw to go back to Arkansas. Telling your dog to bite my leg.
Jared, I can cut that out. Don't worry.
Cut it all out. Give a shit.
Sorry, guys. I'm dealing with my kid. What are you talking about? No, I can't fucking... Dude, imagine what the chicken dance is about. You know?
Here, Macarena, in the words, if you're good, I'll take you home with me. What was I supposed to do? He was out of town and his two friends were so fine. Yeah.
So that's the key. Write a song in Spanish and nobody's going to know what it's about.
No, she says that in English.
Y los dos amigos son muy guapo. I think that's one of the lines in that.
Yeah, that's all in there. That's in Spanish. But that part, I mean, all the rest of it's
What does
in
that
English.
mean? Does that mean I am large?
The library
Guapo
is
is
on the
handsome.
left.
I have a big penis.
Mm-hmm.
Soy means I am guapo, handsome. Oh, okay, got it.
Un
You have what?
pene grande.
You have a big pene?
I don't know if that's how you say it.
I don't think that's it, but I don't know.
Panasia.
We'd have to go to the chat room. Hey, speaking of the chat room, you can edit this out, Sean. Chat room peeps. Is there anybody in there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Just saw a tumbleweed fly through the...
Why do we...
Tumbleweed emoji.
There's 24 people.
Oh, okay. Eric wants to know if you guys want to hear us talk about Take One before we do it. Because normally what we do is we talk about it on the break and then we just do the song. So if you guys want to hear the entire thing, or if you don't care, whatever, just let us know. All right. Enter the Falcor.
Leaving so soon?
I was just going to. I have to. I was trying to.
Sneak away.
Yeah. I mean, no.
I like children.
Oh my God.
Never. I'm a luck dragon. My name is Falcor.
And my name is.
Atreyu. And you're on a quest.
How'd you know that?
You were unconscious. And you talked in your sleep.
Oh no, the wink.
Could you get round and scratch behind my right ear?
Some people are only
Never quite reach it.
Here?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's so good.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. So,
little fella, you're on your way to the Southern Oracle?
Yes.
Oh my.
Sean. Fucking great job. Give it up for Sean.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was a very nice surprise. That was fucking hilarious.
I drooled on myself.
Yeah,
I told you I had fun with this one.
I started crying. Can't stop crying.
yeah, because it's creepy.
Yeah,
it was
that
very
was-
creepy.
Did you find that or did you add that?
I made that.
You've got to put that
Yeah,
in the
well,
world.
you should, because then.
No, that needs to be in the universe.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just watching. I'm like, oh, he's sounding kind of creepy. And then at the end, where he's like moaning, I'm like, oh, this is gonna make great for the audio
Yep.
version.
God.
I love children.
Yeah, that's the part where it's like, oh, I don't know.
Why don't you come give me a back rub?
I fucking loved Falcor when I was a kid, but first of all, I didn't realize that he was into kids. But secondly, I don't remember his voice being so cheesy.
I don't remember him having a voice. I mean, I knew that he spoke, but
Yeah.
I don't remember it being creepy. I never.
You know, if you ever
Thought he
tell
was
anyone,
weird.
they're gonna blame you.
No, I never. Oh man. Yeah, same. I never heard him as being. It just was cool. Like there was this luck dragon.
Any knowledge that I had of this movie was that thing, right? Because that's the thing you see whenever you see, right?
Sure.
And I thought he was like this badass character.
And he's only in there for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and he's just like a boring, slow-talking fucking Chinese New Year float. Like it doesn't fucking
Oh man.
work.
I mean, but you have to understand, he pretty much saves the day. He becomes his new friend.
I can't unsee what I just saw, Jarrett.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody can. So after they finish with the porn, he says, 10,000 miles or whatever, we're never going to get there. He goes, it's around the corner. He's like, we've come 9,821 miles as the dragon flies. That's fucking...
That's great. You only have 179 more miles to walk.
That's fucking adorable. This goddamn dragon. I fucking thought he was great.
Well, he would do anything for kids.
I did not remember that he was a dragon. I thought he was some kind of flying fucking dog.
I had a dog face.
I did too.
It's a luck dragon.
Yeah, I know, but he's a luck dragon that looks like a dog.
Yeah. What kind of dog you think
A
that
really
looks like?
long-necked dog.
Long.
He's like a Cocker Spaniel.
Yes.
Albino
Giraffe.
giraffe. No. I don't get the giraffe part at all.
He has like this. I didn't notice until this time around. I watched it, but in one scene, you don't see his body, but you see his head, and his neck is just
right. Because I think they had to like build that that just for
the green screen flying around. Yeah.
All right, so, here's where we get to the really funny little couple or whatever, where he's just like, he's going to need my scientific advice. And she's like, he needs my potions. And he just keeps calling her winch and shit. And
to the winch.
Yeah, exactly. To the winch. And he's just like, can't you go any faster, you lazy winch? They're really funny. Again, you know what was great about this movie, too, is I thought they did a really good job of spreading out the comic relief. Making it funny enough, scary enough, cute enough, or whatever to hold our attention in 1983. Right? 84. But apparently it didn't age well.
It didn't?
For you. I didn't mind it. I actually thought I enjoyed watching it again.
I didn't realize how weird it was.
Yeah.
Until I watched it this time around. I was like, I probably won't watch that again.
Probably. No, you don't think so?
No.
I would watch it, but I think it would be cool to watch it. You're not going to try to show Henry.
If my kids want to watch it, I'll watch it with them, but I think they would be terrified of that wolf. I mean...
Really? You don't think
so.
that they would think that was the cheesiest shit ever?
No. Henry gets scared.
Yeah.
He would be scared of it for sure.
Yeah, Emma would definitely not have watched that as a kid because she got scared of everything.
Everett's kind of a creep. I don't think it would freak him out.
No.
But I don't think he would like this movie.
You don't?
Like you had said, yesterday we were going to watch it. Like, let's wait till Everett gets home and we'll watch it. And then we didn't, so we just watched it today. And I was like, thank God we didn't make him watch that. I mean, maybe he would have liked it, but
I think
he likes 90s Garfield and Ghostbusters cartoon, so.
Hey, so, and again, I just love this scientist character as they're looking through the telescope and he's like, hey, it's my turn. Let me see. That's mine. Like, he's just such a little kid. I'm the scientist. So the night tries to go through. We find out no matter what with the armor, these two chicks will shoot you right in the face with their Jennifer Aniston nipples.
Boobies.
They were just hard nipple, just right there.
That's Jennifer Aniston.
I wanted the latest. Well, have you not ever noticed that Jennifer Aniston never does?
Yeah, she was like queen of the 90s nipples.
90s nipples.
Never doesn't have hard nipples.
Never noticed.
Are you son of a bitch? Yes, you have.
See if Kelsey's still on.
Chat room says the writer asked for him to look dog-like, so he is kind of a dog dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's great. I love that character. I really loved that character as a kid. First guy doesn't make it. And, that's fine.
It's time for 5 questions with 6 questions
and a high score of 7. I put a new part in that. Pretty good. Welcome to the greatest game show of all time, or at least the greatest game show here on Jarrett Goes to the Movies. This is a contest that we like to call 5 questions. Man, I hate when I don't drink on this thing. It's just because I can't get words out.
I love it.
Just have a beer.
I love when you don't drink. We're out in like 45 minutes.
Oh, we'll be out of here by 10:15. Easy, for sure.
Sounds like, please don't drink the beer. Please don't drink the beer.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'm sitting here going, man. It's the season finale of Teen Mom tonight.
Nice.
If I get down there early enough, I could still watch it. Be in bed by midnight. That's why I get 6.5 hours of sleep. It'll be great. All right. Hey, this is exciting for us today because we have Wendy Kropf for the first time since she became our corporate vice president. One of 2. And of course, our man in uniform, Mr. Woody Chambers. Give it up for Woody Chambers.
Thank you.
Our guests this week is strong. Hold on, I'm trying to hook my I like to do that thing where I like go away from the mic and talk, and then that makes it makes all the listener think that there's some cool shit happening.
Come back.
Yeah, they think that something's cool going on. All right, now this week we're talking about a controversial movie here in our studio. You'll hear later as to why. But this is one of my childhood favorite movies. We're talking about the Neverending Story. Now, first thing I should ask is both of you, Wendy, had you ever seen this movie before?
I may have. I don't remember, but I did sort of watch it today.
You sort of watched it.
I was actually waiting for you to call and finishing it.
Oh, okay, I got it. Well, I could have given you 5 or 10 more minutes and just shot the shit with Woody. Now, Woody, had you seen this before?
I'm going with yes.
The DVD Blu-ray package coming up onto the screen.
I've seen it a few times.
Now, have you shared this with your kids yet?
I have. My youngest actually got to watch it for the first time today.
Yeah.
And it was nice ruining her childhood, too.
Yeah. Well, did you like it? So obviously you liked it, but how do you feel like it's aged? How do you like it watching it now? Is there a nostalgia aspect to it?
Well, there's nostalgia because, I watched it. I remember in the movie theaters with my older brother.
Yeah.
And then watching it with the kids is fun, but I couldn't help but, sit there 3/4 of the way through the movie and said, God, this movie could really do with a fucking remake because this special effects are terrible.
Yeah. Wendy, what did you think? Your first watch that you remember, did you think we were torturing you?
Yes. Yes, because this kind of stuff really isn't my thing. Like, it never was. Not even when I was younger. It's just not my thing, but it's okay.
Never big into the whole fantasy thing.
No.
Got it. Man, I've almost made it through all of the Harry Potters. I'm halfway through number 6 and I'm done.
That's funny because now I like all the Harry Potters. Like I have the books, I read them, I've watched all the movies, I loved it. But this just wasn't my thing. And every time I was watching it, I had it up. I had it on my iPad while I was working at home today, and Johnny came downstairs and goes, "You're watching the Neverending Story? That movie's so sad." I'm like, "Get out!"
Right about that.
You know that the whole thing with this is true. Harry Potter, the whole Voldemort thing wouldn't even have been an issue had he had a luck dragon. And so that's true, 100% accurate. Harry Potter science, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know anything about Harry Potter, so I'll just take your word for it.
Oh, okay, right. I'm sorry. I should have said.
I'm not going to fact check that.
I should have said he that cannot be named. Sorry, I said his name. It's like saying
he
Jesus.
who shall not be named.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, let's jump into this thing. We really appreciate you guys being here. This should be a fun one. Obviously, Wendy coming in as the underdog, as per usual. Wendy, are you going to write down today, or will you be answering first?
I've got my little Jared Goes to the Movies pad.
Yay! She's got her pad. And, of course, Woody, as is tradition, will be using dry erase and also hopefully drawing some images for us.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's get into it. Question number 1 from me, of course, will be about the movie The Neverending Story. In the movie The Neverending Story, our hero Atreyu loses his horse in the swamps of what? He loses his horse in the swamps of what? La-da-dee-do.
Starting off on a high point, aren't you?
I am.
Fucking A.
It's Monday, dude. I'm telling you, man. I just come in. Maybe I will drink a beer. Maybe I will. Just fire one down.
You're going to have to get through all this.
By the way, we solid fucking kicked ass at trivia this last week. Like, we missed a total of 5 questions. We fucking murdered.
6 questions.
6. Did we?
With a high score of...
With the high score of 7.
Okay.
No, with a high score of 38.
Roadhouse.
All right, guys. Wendy, what did you say? Swamps of...
I said nothing because I actually wrote nothing.
All right. And Woody, what did you say?
It is the Swamps of Sadness.
Swamps of Sadness. Hold on. Let me get a screenshot. Hold on. Stay right there. Smile, Wendy. Got it. Oh, shit. I didn't know I was on there. Wait, go back over to that thing. Hold on. Wait, can I point to it? And hey, let me see the Swamps of Sadness again, Woody.
I look horrible.
Oh, yeah. I'll edit us out. Okay. All right. That's good.
I mean, he could just take a photo with his phone.
Yeah. I don't think I look good. I'm not going to fucking put some shit up of you if you don't want it up there. So I just wanted the Swamps of Sadness up there.
Woody, just take a photo and send it to me.
Yeah. Take a photo of all of your drawings. All right. Well, my name is Simon. and I like to do drawings. Hello, my name is Simon. I like to do drawings. All right, guys, question number 2 will, of course, be about the Saturday Night Live skit, Simon. I'm kidding. That's not true. All right, we're gonna talk about the Neverending Story. At the very end of the Neverending Story, before Bastian starts to imagine and dream again, what is left of Fantasia? What is left of Fantasia at the very end before it becomes Bastian's life goal to reimagine Fantasia? I must say that we are not talking about the really boring Mickey Mouse movie.
I liked it. That's one of my favorites.
Oh man, I cannot get through it. I cannot get. I tried. It like they did a re-release of it like back in the 90s, I think it was, maybe early 2000s. I can't remember, but it was like a really big deal. Maybe it was 50 years or some shit. And I was actually excited. Was it 2000? Okay, so I was excited about it. I thought, okay, well, I've really never sat down and watched. Oh my God!
But you didn't know it was like just all orchestra.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the animation is really cool, and I guess if I, 50 years ago, if I was 6 years old, so had I been born in 1942, which was such a great year to be born in.
Right there in that sweet spot between 41 and 45. Huh? Okay.
Not quite early enough to be a baby boomer, but just born in Shitsville, like
never met your dad.
My dad's gone. Mom's working in a machine shop. Mm-hmm. I'm being cared for by the neighbor's sister.
Perfect timing.
Just a great time. All right. Anyway, Fantasia. All right, let's go to Woody Chambers first. Woody, what do you say?
I put one speck of glowing sand, and I fucking hate sand.
Okay, Wendy, what did you say?
I just put a grain of sand.
Okay, you're both correct. All right. Here's what's funny, Woody. I hate sand too, but for way different reasons than you do. You know what I mean? Like, you're cool. Like, you could be like, I hate sand. And people are like, why would you hate sand? And you would explain it, and they'd be like, well, fucking A. I fucking hate that shit too. Mine is just like, I found some in my bathing suit like a day after I went to the beach.
Was itchy this one time?
You know what I mean? Like, it's like sandpaper on my nuts.
See, I was in Hawaii, right? It's tough.
It sucks so bad. All right, guys. Question number 3. Woody leading 2-1. Question number 3 will, of course, be about the movie, The Neverending Story. In the movie, The Neverending Story, our first scene opens with breakfast. What is Bastian trying to open? What is he trying to open at the breakfast table? That's right. See, you know who would be terrible at this game? Casey, because she is on her phone the whole time. Unless the dialogue gets her to look up or whatever, or unless I say look up, she's just listening. This is a visual one here. See what I did? All right. What I'm trying to do is give Woody plenty of time to draw his drawings.
Well, he likes to draw all day long.
That's true.
Okay, Wendy, what did you say?
I said peanut butter.
Oh man, that is not what I would have guessed for breakfast. Even though it is,
put it on toast.
You're right. It's a healthy thing. It was. In fact, as you can see, Woody's drawing a jar of jelly, Smucker's jam.
In other news, a dog, and I don't know if you know this, will lick peanut butter off of anything.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
But it's not cheating if it's your dog.
If you're going to put semen in my mouth, it's got to be cold.
No, I mean anything.
Yeah. Oh, I mean anything.
No, like anything you could think that you could possibly put peanut butter on. A dog
you're
will
trying
lick
to
it
get
off.
me to figure. Okay. Oh, that.
Anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Just anything.
Got it. All right. It's 3-1 going into question number 4. Woo. All right. Question number 4 will, of course, be about the movie Neverending Story. Turn around. All right, guys. What kind of dragon was the big white thing? Question number 4. The big white thing. What kind of dragon was that? You may remember I talked about this in Harry Potter earlier.
Yeah, about 6 minutes ago.
And if you look at my notes, that question is now crossed out.
Yes, you did.
It's a big fucking softball now. All right. Woody, as soon as you're done drawing, we will take your answer. No rush, though, buddy. Seriously.
So come and do drawing.
I sped up my drawing.
Okay.
Falcor the Luck Dragon.
Oh, and a nice little image of Falcor as well. And then, Wendy, what did you say?
I said Luck Dragon.
Those are both correct. All right, very good.
I have an idea on how to speed 5 questions up when Wendy's on.
Okay.
We can Skype her in.
Yeah.
And we just ask her the 7th question.
Okay, mathematically right now, if she were to get this next one and the next one, it would be a tie. So,
correct.
But she's going to have to get past Woody on this one. And, what we got to do is get Woody versus Josh Millman.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be
I think that's coming up soon.
Yeah, that's going to be like championship of the podcast.
Dreamy as shit. Yeah. That's what it's going to be.
All right, guys, here we go. Question number 4, of course, about the movie, The Neverending Story. All right. In the movie, The Neverending Story, that when he finds the luck dragon, he says, "You're not alone. Yeah, you've got other friends too." And then we see a really adorable little old couple of elves, right? And one elf says, "Hey, he needs my scientific knowledge," right? What does the other elf want to give him? What is she cooking up? And it's not peanut butter.
No, it's not.
Oh.
All right. I don't know if Woody knows this.
I do. My marker ran out.
Oh. That sounded like I don't know this. It was my marker ran out. Now we know.
So you have those smelly markers?
They make them like unscented now because of the kids back in the day with the stuff and the things,
Yeah, they get you high.
They get you high.
They are not unscented.
They're not unscented. You can still get them?
No.
Those you got to get the really good ones though. Those, the black, like big, like they're kind of wide. You know what I'm talking about? You can put peanut butter on it. Big long black thing.
Yeah, about twice as big as the average.
Exactly. The other marker, me and you have markers.
Yeah,
these are they're a good 2 to 3 times bigger.
Yeah,
than our markers. Okay, guys, let's go to Woody. Woody, what did you say?
He needs potions from Urgle.
Okay. And Wendy, what did you say?
I said healing potion.
Potions is correct. That is right. I actually wanted to get the scientific thing in there because I think that is a really funny gag. How he just you're not. Whoa! You don't keep up with the scientific community because you haven't heard of me.
Yeah, you're not heard of me.
All right, guys. That's it for me. It is 5-3. Woody keeping it real with a clean sweep through the first 5 questions, and now, of course, if you would, let's go over to Eric is off on a tangent again. Question number 6.
While The Neverending Story is a German production, the scenes set in the real world, like Bastian's home, the city streets, the school, etc., were shot not in Munich, Germany, but in what North American city? The Neverending Story is a German production, but the scenes set in the real world were not shot at Bavaria Studios in Munich, but they were shot in what North American city?
I think I know this.
Okay.
Maybe I don't. You don't have to look at me like that. All right. Everybody got your answers in? Let's go to Wendy. Wendy, what did you say?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Not correct.
Okay. Woody says Vancouver, Canada. A?
Vancouver, Canada is correct.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
Unbelievable. Wow. So we find ourselves in a situation. It is 6-3. Woody has a perfect score. And Wendy still got 3, even though she kind of watched the movie.
Which isn't bad.
That's not bad. No, that is not bad at all. And Woody Chambers is, of course, a very tough opponent.
And even if it was bad, we wouldn't say shit about it because she gives us so much money.
That is right. Well, she is our boss. Okay, so let's go to Sean's super hard question presented by Will Varks. Get off my lawn and into my bookstore, located in the greater Fantasia tri-state area.
Hi, guys. All right, Wendy. Categories are... I can't see Wendy.
Okay, sorry.
Categories are art school, world geography, men at work, mental health, and no, he didn't.
What was the second category? Geography?
All the categories are art school, world geography, men at work, mental health, and no, he didn't.
All right, let's do world geography.
World geography. Which 4 countries was this movie shot in?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I honestly don't.
Is that your answer?
We gave you 2 of them 45 seconds ago.
All right, I'm guessing, but are you ready?
Go.
Clearly Canada. I said the United States, England, and Germany.
So I didn't know that Canada was in there, so that's not in my answer list. But you still missed one. So Woody wins.
Wait, what did she get?
She got U.S., England, Germany.
Oh, okay.
And she said Canada, but I didn't find Canada in my answers.
But how many was she supposed to say?
4, but she missed one of the ones that I have.
Oh, that's right.
She missed France.
I'm from France, but she said Germany, England,
U.S. and Canada.
U.S. and Canada.
Well, that's 4 out of the 5.
Yeah. I didn't have Canada on my list, though.
I know, but that is correct, though. Are Canada, England, Germany, and
U.S.
all on your list?
No, I didn't have Canada because it wasn't.
But you have Germany, UK, and
U.S. and France.
Yeah.
But she got 4.
Yeah,
if
she
there's
won.
really 5.
Yeah, you asked her for 4, and she gave you 4.
All right, Wendy wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, with a comeback. No, she named 4 of the 5.
I feel like that's...
She got it. She wins. That's what you asked for. Holy crap. Wow. What a crazy turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. Woody, I see you shaking your head. Tell us how you feel right now.
It's not true.
Now, keep in mind,
both in Canada.
What?
It was filmed in Germany, Canada, Spain, and England. It was never filmed in the U.S.
Oh well, but I pulled it.
You had the U.S.
Oh no,
guys! This is quite a discrepancy.
Why don't we just go to another question?
Pick a different question.
Why don't we ask both of them a question?
No, she wins.
Okay.
No, guys, I'm going to have to say...
I won't feel good about this.
That if that was on his screen...
I don't either.
If that was on his screen and you did that, then if she were on a real game show, she just got it right as far as what our research. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something I've never done before. Nope. I'm going to do something...
She wins.
I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to give Woody a chance to answer one of the other questions. If he gets it right, we call it a tie, and they're both winners. Okay? It's only fair that he gets a chance. Now, the reason why, ladies and gentlemen that are listening, the reason why this matters is because they actually are competing for a prize. They get a participation point and a point if they win towards the very new but super excited Jarrett Goes to the Movies 5 questions plaque. And they are real this time. For the first 2.5 years, they were fake.
Not an email.
They're actually 3+ years, they were fake. Yeah. All right. So, Woody, you do have a chance to get a W here. All right? And I think this is fair. Wendy, you've already won yours. Okay? So sit back and relax. Continue looking at porn on your phone. Go ahead.
Sweet.
All right, Woody, here we go.
I thought you knew me better than that.
Art school. Men at Work, Mental Health, No He Didn't.
No, he didn't.
All right. Which of the following is not one of the characters from the movie, The Neverending Story? Engie Whoop.
What's that?
Okay, which one is not a character from the movie?
Okay.
I might pronounce them wrong. Engie Whoop, Mr. Coriander, Cyron, Night Goblin.
Okay, you want him to repeat those?
Night Goblin.
What? No. What?
Night Goblin. Night Goblin.
Okay, he says Night Goblin is not one.
That is correct.
Wow! Holy crap. An unprecedented turn of events, guys. Wendy came through, beat the judges on their own research, and then Woody Chambers comes in.
Not judges. Not judges.
That's right. Hail Mary. A Hail Mary for both of you. Get a win and a participation today, bringing you one step closer to
$1 million.
No, we can't do that.
Oh.
For one plaque. Hey guys, you're awesome. Thank you so very much. Come hang out on the chat room if you got a little time. I know Woody, you're East Coast, so I know it's getting late, but
both of them are East Coast.
Oh, is Ohio
East Coast
time? Oh.
Dude, come on.
What? I don't know. Listen, here's the thing about me now.
know.
When I wake up, my phone says the right time.
If I don't see you on here before October, I'll see you in October.
I'm sure you will be. Remember, you can jump in anytime.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Bye, you guys. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you guys. Sean, did you pull an Austin?
Oh, make it. Oh, motherfucker. I did. I didn't even think about it.
All right. So one of the hard things about pulling the clips is most people listen to this in their car.
Yeah.
So what's happening is this child dressed in leather is walking between these two chicks with hard nipples with wings, statues that look like they belong in Las Vegas.
And Christopher Lloyd appears.
Now, Joseph, be confident.
Yeah, there's a guy who looks like he belongs on a cereal box telling him what to do, but he's not even in the scene.
Be confident.
Now that's our kid reading the book. Eyes are opening.
Run, Trey, run! Run, Trey!
And there he goes. He's hearing him. He's running, guys. He is now running. They have fired and they have missed. They have fired and missed, ladies and gentlemen. Atreyu has made it through. He's made it through the golden gates of nipples.
This just in.
This.
He's at the 30. The 20.
Yeah, that was
I like
my bad.
how he gets up from making think that he made it, and she just goes, "Yeah, okay, great. Maybe stop falling out of the buckets." You know,
This happens every time.
Yeah, every time, right? That dude's like 180 something years old,
Yeah.
right? No, they said that like he's
Yes.
supposed to be 100 and something. Now, he didn't get to tell him about the second gate.
Yeah, because the kid took off like an idiot.
Yeah, and he was even saying, "Wait, I've got to tell you about the second gate." Right?
It's four times worse than the first one.
It's like Sean trying to answer a trivia question. You know what I mean?
Can you just let me finish?
Yeah. It's like the reason Sean would never be good on Family Feud. He would hit that buzzer so fast.
We polled 100 people and asked them, what is your favorite Christmas?
Nope. What is
Sexual
your favorite
position.
jelly? Yeah, exactly. In a sexual position. Sorry. Yeah.
Christmas maybe one.
Yeah, it could be Christmas. We could actually ask
I'll
our
Google
Jewish
that.
friend
That's
Scott.
Oh yeah, you should ask him.
KY.
You guys want to see if we can get a report from him?
Yeah.
Sure.
What the sexual position Christmas is?
Scott
That's
Simon.
it.
All right, we're going to ask our good friend Scott Simons, who is Jewish actually, but he is the master of coming up with the description of a sexual position that you sent him. Okay,
I see what you did.
So, what can you tell us?
I already know what it is.
Us the description
Oh, we should compare answers.
I just call him.
of the, because he's probably shooting right now. Sexual position. Christmas. All right, we'll see. Hopefully, he'll get back to us during the show. Working on AGT right now. America's Got Talent. So, we got that going for us.
Did y'all ever see that dog ventriloquist on AGT?
What?
It is something else.
I'm not sure which one. I mean, is it a silly one or is it a good one?
It's a good one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go in Las Vegas to watch a dog ventriloquist?
I pretty much would go to Las Vegas to watch anything.
Celine Dion.
Wouldn't you just go do that just so you could say you had?
Yes.
I would too.
I love Celine Dion.
No, I'd go see like Britney or something, but I think I'd skip.
I'd totally go see Britney, and I've seen her before, and it was yawn. But I saw the one where it was a circus.
Circus.
No.
Was it her album Circus?
It was her album Circus. I went to her birthday party that year too.
It's circus,
and her
bitch.
birthday party was a circus. True story. What were you gonna say? What are you talking about?
America's Got Talent?
Christmas.
Yeah. Christmas. Oh yeah, we'll just wait and see if we hear from him. All right. Now, one of the things that they don't tell you, they don't talk about in this is the fact that they put this little boy in a body moccasin in the snow with no shirt on.
It's 10,000 miles of different
and he did fine.
Terrain and climate and
he did really, really fine. You know?
Geological features.
Now, here is where the kid decides that it's going too far, right? Because they're acknowledging him watching the thing again, reading the thing, and he's like, okay, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here, right? Now, at this point, no one's come looking for him. It's late at night. His dad, who, they just had a really good talk that day. You would think that he would be...
There's no missing persons report.
Well, his dad's on the toilet with salmonella from his raw eggs that morning.
Yeah,
he didn't,
raw eggs and bad orange juice.
Yeah, he didn't care.
In a blender. Like how frothy and just, because I've seen people...
No, they make drinks that have like egg in them.
Oh, I mean, that's what Rocky did. He drank...
Do the egg and the orange juice and you just down it.
Oh, is that a thing? Do you do that in an orange juice to just mask the taste?
Yes. It's like protein if you had a sporting event to participate in the morning or something and you didn't want to eat a bunch of like fettuccine Alfredo before you ran a marathon or like a 5K or something. But...
I got it.
Fucking what?
But...
Carb loading.
But you still wanted the protein. And...
No, you... What did I miss something?
I got late to it.
You eat spaghetti the night before a bike race, but you don't eat fettuccine before you fucking run a
5K?
No.
Even if it's for rabies awareness?
Rabies
that's true.
5K fettuccine.
Dundler Mifflin.
and it's Michael Scott who's eating it.
God damn it!
And
it's The Office. Sorry, that's just it. I'm out of the loop. I like
Jared,
these though.
When you become confused, just take a moment and say Office.
It's The Office.
Could this be The Office?
Well, what's crazy is that you guys are in here the most of any of my jobs that come in here. Second place, not your girlfriends, because we do a lot of recording and that we do it all here. They also speak Office. And so the other day I had the sisters and Amy the mom, so Liv, Gigi, and Amy were in here and just talking about The Office or whatever. And I was just like, this is pretty much my life now, just listening to other people.
I was the same. I started watching it a few weeks ago.
And what, now you're picking it up?
And then we go to the wedding.
Well, I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but now I started from episode 1 and I'm like almost done with season 5.
Okay, but I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Then we go to this wedding that I was talking about earlier. By the way, I don't know if I told you this or not, Casey, but I do. You know how people try to get me to have a cause? You know about that, right?
Yeah.
People are always telling me I should have a cause. I'm going to outlaw outdoor weddings in Texas during the summer months. That's my new cause.
Good luck.
Thank you. And anyway, we go to this wedding, and not only do they quote The Office during their vows, when they fucking come in to the reveal into the reception, it's The Office.
Wow. Yeah, and I laugh, and he just goes, "Oh my god," because he just hears it all day long.
I just literally all I hear is just people talking about The Office. Oh yes, I do hear that theme all.
Yeah, he'll walk around the house like singing it, and he doesn't watch the show.
Yeah, because Casey, instead of listening to music, and I get this, as she's doing shit around the house, she just carries her phone around and puts it on the counter, and it's just streaming The Office. So she's listening and watching and listening or whatever, but living her best life. And anyway, I hear that fucking theme song.
But it doesn't make you want to watch it.
No, I don't not want to watch it. I can't commit that kind of time to anything. Look, I can't keep up with the few shows that we watch already.
Yeah.
It's not.
Or people's birthday parties and invites you're supposed to send.
No, I was there. But also, I wasn't the fucking party planner. Okay? And you could have reminded me.
I felt like I did on Wednesday before the party Friday.
48 hours prior.
Oh shit, she doesn't.
We don't have to talk about
this. No, I want to tell her. I want to tell her.
Not open up the wound.
I want to tell her what it. Listen,
Did you forget to relay the message?
He
Sure did.
said, leaving trivia. Will you? Hey, I'm going to send you the info. Will you send it to the trivia thread? And I just completely fucking forgot.
Man,
I will say this: I had 3 MRIs on Thursday. There's
Triple header.
Yeah, there's no other excuse. I'm
a hangover.
Yeah, and I'm not good at shit like that. Like, if I can't do it right then, like, the thing, if you were like, hey, I just sent you that, do this, then I could do it. Otherwise, like, fuck, there's no excuse.
On Thursday, did you...
Here's the thing. I didn't give specifics on Sunday, but I took credit for fucking up her whole weekend this weekend.
You didn't fuck it up. So strange that you think that.
I'm just being stupid. What?
No, I was going to say, for your MRI, did you burn your foot?
Oh, no, that's not that's the other thing. I have done that before. This cryo. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're talking about?
They just burn your foot like on a Foreman. Like a George Foreman grill.
MRI, burn my foot.
It's an office.
Remember what he said?
Is that another? God damn it!
You don't like the smell of bacon in the morning?
Oh, man. Well, anyway, so the Southern Oracle, they got to find a human child to give the fucking princess a new name, the Empress. I'm sure they talked about this on The Office at some point, right? Is that...
No, not this movie.
No, not this movie.
I don't know.
No, they have...
Good Lord.
There's been a murder.
Let's... All right, guys, let's reel this back in.
Okay.
Remember what we're doing. Let's try... We got 4 more clips. Start the clip. I need a beer. And Casey is yawning it up, guys. Countdown begins. I'm not going to play the song because she'll literally fall asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't know how much longer we can withstand the night.
Hurry, Falcor! The nothing's everywhere!
Don't worry. We'll reach the boundaries of Fantasia.
Do you know where they are?
I have no idea.
Then how do we find a human child?
With luck.
Faster, Falcor! Faster! We have to hurry!
All right, hang on tight.
Yes! Oh, no!
Reach your prime. That's when you need to put yourself to the test and show us the passage of time. We're gonna need
a montage.
Take some montage. Show a lot of things happening at once. Remind everyone of what's going on. And with every shot, show a little improvement. To show it all would take too long. That's called a montage.
I love it. Motherfucking montage. That song is so perfectly written.
Great.
It's so perfectly written. Even Rocky had a montage. I even wrote that. That's my first note. Motherfucking montage. I love it. All right, so the Empress needs a name. He's like, what a shame they don't ask me. Then later, they fucking ask him, and he acts like an asshole.
Yep.
Yeah, like a huge asshole.
Just doesn't give him the name. You know what I mean? Like, people are disappearing left and right. Nope. Fucking luck dragons going just to nothing.
Not doing it.
Not doing it.
It's kids.
Sea of possibilities. And what happens there? The nothing. Storm blows open the window. See, again, this is where, like, he's in this attic or whatever. Window blows open. I'm getting the fuck out of there. You know? But guess what? He can't. Because you know what? They chain school doors.
They chain him.
Yeah.
He was locked in.
Yeah.
And if he leaves now,
they know.
They know.
Yeah, he's got to hide.
Also, Fantasia is destroyed forever.
Well, that's true. Now, if he stops reading...
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, like, how does he... Also,
everything just pauses.
If he's up there all day and night, where did he take a piss?
You have to establish a pee corner in a situation like that.
Probably turned a skull upside down and just...
Okay, now that's a good one. Yeah, you just got to hope it's not cracked. Yeah, that's it. It'd have to kind of... You can't just sit it on it. It'd have to kind of lean it back, right?
Sure.
Otherwise, the pee would come out the eye holes.
Oh, yeah.
So they have to be... All right, so where does he poop? In the other skull's
Another
head.
skull.
Yeah, the other skull's head.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, we do have her in here now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thanks for chiming in.
Alexa, how you doing?
I'm quite cheerful, probably because I've been thinking about my favorite animal.
What's your favorite animal?
Alexa, what's your favorite animal?
Seahorses make me smile, mostly because I can't help but picture sea monkey cowboys riding them across the ocean, into the sunset.
That's weird, because we just watched that.
Yeah, that just got really weird really quick. Yeah, exactly.
All the time.
She's listening.
My favorite animal is Atreyu.
Funny thing, I always thought that the horse was named Atreyu.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I did.
too.
Everybody had them all mixed up for a long time, I
I
think.
knew Atreyu because, you know.
The band, yeah, we know.
Well, no, but. All right, so Atreyu gets dropped on the beach, Falcor, and they're searching for each other, and everybody's searching. And again, this is where I wrote that Atreyu sounds like an annoying woman. You know, this to me, this is I thought was the saddest scene was the rock biter, where he just is like looking at his hands and he's like, these appear to be big, strong hands, right? And he's so sad.
And he was just going to wait there for the nothing to take him.
Yeah. And so he's like, hey, I lost my friends. They pulled them right out of my hands. And so Atreyu goes, well, I lost the arid, the thing off his neck, right? And he goes, and I can't find my luck dragon. So he's now taking possession of this fucking luck dragon, right?
Yeah. Where's my luck dragon?
Yeah, that's, you know, and here's the thing. If that dude would have heard that, I bet he would have stopped looking for him because he doesn't belong to anybody. He's his own luck dragon.
I showed up and saved your ass.
That's right.
You didn't save my ass.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened. But he's so sad. He's like, they look like big, strong hands, don't they? And really sad.
It was touching.
I think I might have been totally asleep during this part because I don't remember any of that.
100%. You were. Yeah. Now, one of the things that I always thought was really was cool as a kid is when he gets into the room where he's about to meet up with the wolf, you know, and basically his entire story that has happened since the storybook started was drawn on the wall.
I don't understand this part still. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's a destroyed temple.
Yeah.
But it's all there, and I get that at the end we see that he sees that there's the wolf there, and then lo and behold, here's the wolf. But I don't understand the significance of all this.
Maybe the guy just thought it'd be cool.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a better answer than that.
Yeah, he just starts
chat.
He starts just running around, just naming dead shit. Like, hey, there's my dead horse, and there's that turtle couple that they're just waiting.
Couple.
Yeah, just there's this thing, and there's those people that got caught by the nothing.
There's them.
There's them peeps right over there, and the wolf. And again, this is where I was gonna get. This next scene happens. Why is the wolf? What's going on? He's like, you're the last of my... What is taking him so long to just eat the guy? Like, at first I was like, is he... Because he's like, come closer and I'll eat you or whatever. Like, is there something on him? Is he squashed by something? Or is it like, why is he just ducking in this thing when he could just walk around?
He has a monologue.
Yeah, he had to do the whole spiel about the nothing and...
He had to make the movie make sense.
Yeah, people...
Right. He had to just tie it all in.
Yeah, exactly.
When you make people sad, you can control them, and when you control them, you have the power or something.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Confusing.
Here comes Scary Wolf Guy.
But why is Fantasia dying then?
Because people have begun to lose their hopes and forget their dreams. So the nothing grows stronger.
What is the nothing?
It's the emptiness that's left. It is like a despair, destroying this world. And I have been trying to help it.
But why?
Because people who have no hopes are easy to control. And whoever has the control has the power.
Who are you really?
I am the servant of the power behind the nothing. I was sent to kill the only one who could have stopped the nothing. I lost him in the swamps of sadness. His name was Atreyu.
If we're about to die anyway, I'd rather die fighting! Come for me, Gmork! I am Atreyu!
Now that actually won best fight scene ever that year.
Best fight scene under 4 seconds long.
It's like the best fight.
We'll just cut to some smoke.
Oh man!
So he's the assistant to the regional manager of the Nothing.
And we didn't get to see the kid almost get his eye poked out.
No.
We didn't get to see him almost suffocate to death.
No, he just got up and walked away.
Good thing I found this. And you jumped right on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
right in your heart.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Fuck you, you stupid wolf guy.
Yeah, the powerful, evil, second in command to the Nothing.
You've taken out so many people, I'm sure. And then this is how it all ends. You just jump on the wrong kid.
Wasn't happy with that.
No?
No. Do I look happy about it?
No.
Do I sound happy about it?
No. But Amy even said right when she came in that you look like you got a case of the Mondays.
I know, but then I came in after our break last time and they said, oh, look who's strolling in like it's not Monday. So I wish people would make up their minds.
Right. Now, Falkor finds his necklace that he dropped.
In the ocean.
Yeah, which was a really nice thing. And so then now everything's just fucking gone, right? And they're just
not everything.
Well, they said, I wonder if the ivory tower still stands. And so they got to so they go there. Then he gets the oracle or some shit to take him there. This stressed me out this time because I was like he can't just keep flying forever. Like, what do you do? You know?
It seems like they would have run out of oxygen at some point up there, but
space. Mm-hmm.
In a vacuum, in the cold.
Yeah, I guess all that other shit is just floating there. So like they just.
But they're not humans.
Yeah, I mean it's a fantasy world, and I get that.
Yeah. What about gravity? When you lose control and you don't know why it's gravity.
It's working against me.
Oh, here we go. Your turn.
I don't have another one. All right, we should do...
You were just going to start singing against me?
Right.
That was your cue.
We should do take one. Turn around, look at what you see in her face, the mirror of your dreams. Make believe I'm everywhere, given in the light, written on the pages is the answer to the never-ending story. Oh, I am gonna do that middle shit. You know what this sounds? You keep going. This sounds like a church song. Like what you, especially on the second. Listen, second line of the chorus. Reach the stars, Jesus. Fly a fantasy. Dream a dream. Holy Spirit. You see will be rhymes that keep their secrets, will unfold behind the clouds, and thereupon a rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Oh, 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 oh. Guitar solo. No, you said verse chorus. Okay, never mind. Okay. Show no fear, for she may fade away. In your hand, the birth of a new day. Rhymes that keep their secrets will unfold behind the clouds, and thereupon a rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Oh, 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 oh. A story. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Atreyu for the win. Mork, you lost when you jumped on Bastion's friends. He stabbed you in the heart, and you lay there to die as he says Fantasia, the glimmer of the Empress's eye. That end part, I'm just going off the cuff. I just made that shit up.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That wasn't too bad.
No, it's not bad. No. I couldn't decide whether to go real voice on the high stuff or do the
Yeah, I felt like we could have, and we also could have, like
yeah. That's what Sean wanted us to do because that's what Newfound Glory did, but I didn't know they did that song.
Turn around. We didn't do it that way, though.
No, we didn't.
Which is fine.
We don't have to do everything just because that's the way it should be done.
Just because that would be the good way to do it doesn't mean we have to do that.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Ours was fine.
Atreyu. Why do you look so sad?
I have failed you, Empress.
No, you haven't. You brought him with you.
Who?
The Earthling child. The one who can save us all.
You know about the Earthling child?
Of course. I knew everything.
My horse died. I nearly drowned. I just barely got away from the nothing. For what? To find out what you already knew?
It was the only way to get in touch with an Earthling.
But I didn't get in touch with an Earthling.
Yes, you did. He has suffered with you. He went through everything you went through. And now, he has come here. With you. He is very close. Listening to every word we say.
What?
So
I
was hoping somebody was going to do that.
That was good.
I feel like they were coached or something on the almost English accent.
Yeah, it really bothered me.
Yeah. It's the world. So, Bastian, call my name. I used to fucking think about that scene all the time. And anyway, so then he's going to do what he dreams. Then there's one grain of sand, and now he's got a wish for a bunch of shit, and they tour Fantasia, and that's the end of the goddamn movie.
Well, he gives her a name, right?
Yeah, what was the name?
Oh, there's you can't figure it out. It's supposed to be Moonchild, but it was supposed to be his mother's name.
In the version that I watched Saturday night, because I always remembered that he goes up to the window and it opens and it's raining and it's loud storm, and so he's saying something, but you don't know what he says. When I watched Saturday, it clearly was Moonchild.
Oh.
And that was it.
That's not the version I saw.
I was watching Amazon Prime. Is that where you guys watched it?
That's where we watched it, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I just knew it already.
Maybe you did.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. Everything I read says that he was yelling out his mother's name, and unless his mother's name was Moonchild,
right?
That seems weird.
Some arguments
like a Frank
online.
Zappa situation.
Yeah, Moon Unit and
Yeah.
Dweezil.
Yeah, they used to, do hippie shit,
Yeah, I'm not saying. I mean, no offense to anyone out there whose name is
Major
Moonchild.
All the Moonchilds out there.
And wasn't he in
Please don't stop supporting us.
Cagney and Lacey or just something like that?
Or
Simon and Simon.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
No, that was My Two Dads.
No.
Okay, now we're just fucking saying the names of shows.
Speaking of names, I thought the kid's name was Sebastian.
Okay, I always thought it was Passion with a P.
Oh, so you did type that.
Passion?
Yeah.
I just corrected it because I thought you misspelled
Yeah, no, I
We
thought
were
it was.
watching it with closed captions.
No, tonight I realized that it was Bastion. It's short for Sebastian.
You thought it was Passion or Passion?
Like Bastion with a P.
Okay.
Passion. I thought it was his name.
Like Passion with a Pam.
Pam. I think
Is there
that's
a B?
Pam.
I think I can figure out this Pam
Are
situation.
you saying Pan? Pam.
I just don't know if Sebastian needs to be shortened. It just doesn't have good options.
Yeah, well, I have a friend named Sebastian, and they call him Seb.
I have
Yeah,
one of those
Sebe.
too. Yeah, Seb. Like, no, just don't.
No.
Sebastian would be fine.
What's your middle name? Let's try again. You know, like
As.
Well, his name is Seb, and then his middle name is Ashton.
Sebastian made many other wishes and had many other amazing adventures before he finally returned to the ordinary world. But that's another story.
You know what the ordinary world was?
Yep.
Getting home and getting a fucking spanking from Mr. Major, whatever. What was his name?
Major Tom.
Dad.
Major Dad. Yeah, that was it.
Is that it?
Yeah, just beat the shit out of him. Yeah, being gone and stuff. Fucking search party out there for the Dufresnes.
But what happened
Yeah.
to the Dufresnes? Miller Party of 6.
Yeah. Search party. Oh, man. He goes, hey, the other day, that bit that I was telling you about, another part, he goes, seahorses are really slow, so betting on a seahorse race would be boring as shit. Just,
She's listening to you.
I feel like he was, what? Did she say something?
No, the seahorses thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what reminded me of it. Hey guys, that's a fun episode. All right, so let's go around the room here really quick. Eric,
2 thumbs down.
2 thumbs down. Obviously, Casey.
I wish I had more thumbs.
You just can't even. You can't even talk.
I can't. I'm exhausted. I'm really sleepy from watching these clips.
Right. All right, Amy.
I'm 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down.
Right.
Because the nostalgia is awesome. I still kind of love it, but it's freaking weird, and I would not like it if it was the first time I saw it today.
Right, Sean.
Add 2 thumbs down.
I'm the opposite. I think it holds fine. I think it's as good as any other 80s action movie. I think they're all dumb. The music is fine. And I thought that I didn't think that the special effects were that bad for that amount, that time. You know, I mean, it's, you can't, not everything can be fucking Star Wars,
You're right.
So,
but not everything has to be, dude, where's my car either. Could be somewhere in the middle.
That's a goddamn fucking good
I know,
movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah,
It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
All right, well, I'm in. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Y'all go to our Facebook page. We also have a Facebook group.
Fan page, yeah.
Fan page, so go check that shit out. Now, another thing that we'd like to do is check our mail. Hold on, this thing's acting super weird. Wait just a second. I can't get... Sorry, guys. There we go.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Joey Bishop writes, one of the original Rat Pack. Hey all, sorry my pledge went away for a bit there. My ex and I broke up after 5.5 years. My depression crept back up and I went through some financial woes, but I'm back and hopefully here to stay. You guys make my week so much better. I love you all and I'm glad I can be part of this thing again. Thanks for being here for us. Sean, keep up all your hard work and thank you all for the entertainment. Much love, Joey Bishop.
Joey, it's good to have you back, bud. Totally understand. Hope the depression thing gets under control. You can find lots and lots of support on the Bowling Pursuit fan page or on the 4 Years Fat group as well. So if you just need some people to bounce some shit off of, go check out both of those. I know it doesn't seem like the Bowling Pursuit fan page would be a place, but lots of people with like-minded issues. I don't know if that's a thing. Anyway, just go fucking over there. And thank you for being back. We appreciate you.
Right on. Adam Lennon writes, hey, Jarrett, Eric, Casey, and Sean, love the show. Just one quick thought. I think it would be cool if you guys have the stats to give everybody a scoring update on all the 5 questions winners and who's starting to get close to winning those plaques. Thanks for all the podcast-tainment, Adam.
I think that's a good idea. I mean, because really, Sean has it all, and apparently we are getting it close.
Don't we have that on our website?
I already emailed him back. I was like, it's on our website. Here's the link. And he's
okay.
Oh, okay. I'm like, but I'm still going to have them read your letter in case anybody else is curious.
Right. So where can they find that info?
JarrettGoesToTheMovies.com. Select 5 questions. There's the board for the the winners.
Yeah. Got it. And participation, or just like who's? Oh, you can see who's won.
The win.
Yeah.
The participation. I have that in my notes. But.
Got it. But we are getting really close to plaques, which is great.
And plaques is at 5, right?
5 wins, 10 participation.
Oh, you have to get both to get a plaque.
No.
Okay, then yeah.
There's a winner's plaque and a participation plaque.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Also, what was I going to say? Something awesome. I'm certain of it. Never mind. Go ahead.
Someone's going to win a plaque in the next couple of weeks.
That's great. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. The new perk. It should be getting mailed out next week. So if this month, if you are $20 and up, right? Is that right? $20 and up for a perk? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that we're going to be sending that out, and we're doing another one next week, so next month, so we can catch up. And they're both badass. Okay, go ahead.
David Dooley, y'all heard of him?
Yes.
Writes in. Jarrett goes. Hey, Dave. Jarrett goes to the movies team. First off, so sorry to have to miss tonight, but I'm in a conference room in Tulsa, getting ready for an all-day meeting with a client tomorrow. On All Things Must Pass episodes, I was really moved. All of the hours I spent in Sound Warehouse in Dallas, combing through records, then CDs, as well as the time spent at Bill's when it was on Spring Valley and Richardson, came rushing back. I still haven't seen the movie, but will soon. Thanks for bringing such an amazing set of memories back and making me aware of a movie I hadn't heard of. I'll work with Sean and get back on soon, but you are on a roll. Thanks for making an awesome podcast from Corporate VP David Dooley.
Oh, man. David Dooley's the best. And thank you, man. Dude, that guy. Fucking best. Let's get a beer soon. Also, thank you for writing in from, And
he did that like 20 minutes before we went live.
Sorry we missed you tonight. Hey, the August poll. So if you are, $10 and up, you get to vote on a movie each month. We put a poll out. This month was about Las Vegas movies. Results are in. The winner is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And I'm actually excited about that because I've never seen it. So I'm stoked. So 13-8, Casino came in second place, which means not everybody's voting, right?
26 people voted.
26 people out of 44.
51.
51. So you guys, you know what? This is what's wrong with the country. You guys aren't voting on our goddamn movies every month.
Rock the vote.
August 30th is the next live stream, and it is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So y'all come hang out. That should be fun. Again, I'm excited to see that for the first time. If you share our posts of us putting our podcast, we will say your name. Thank you for sharing. Woody Chambers, Chris Pulse, Joey Bishop, Mitch Bergeron, Stephen Cooksey, Amy Pittsinger. She's right over there. Gage Strickland, Anthony Lewis, Fiona Freeman, James McMillan. Yeah, sorry. Greg Lee, Jarrett Ray. That's me. Sammy Smith, Jordan Ducrow, Jared Spear, Colin Blow Band, Jeremiah McNamara, Tess Green, Steve McCracken, Herb Davis. You guys, thanks for listening. Guys, this has been a fun one. Monday nights, party night. We'll see you down the road.
Make believe I'm everywhere. Give it in the light.